J.R. Smith did some talking yesterday, had this to say about Cleveland's support of LeBron James.
We're making Bron play hero ball, which is tough to do, especially in the Eastern Conference Finals. We gotta help him. And with that said, we have to give him an opportunity for us to make him feel confident to give us the ball, so we can make the right plays. So we gotta help him, and he gotta help us.
You'd like to believe that the whole season and the playoffs so far would have let him be trustworthy, but does he have enough? I mean, despite what JR said, the rest of the guys on this Cleveland team, is that enough? And will they show up in time for LeBron to even have a chance at advancing?
I don't think they have a choice. I mean, they have to show up, but I love JR. First of all, I love his honesty.
Yeah.
I love his candorness. And the fact that he said, we have to help him, but he should have stopped right there. Instead of saying, and he has to help us. No. You have to help him. He's absolutely right about that, because those guys have not shown up every single night like LeBron has. The King has showed up. He's played fabulous throughout these playoffs, and I think he's proven that he wants to win another championship in Cleveland. I don't think it's going to happen, but Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, George Hill, Korver, everybody, all those guys, they have to show up, and they have to play a lot better. And we know at home, guys are a little bit more comfortable. They'll come out ready to play tonight or their next game, and they'll give him that help that he needs. But it's not doing it at home. You got to do this every game. If you're a role player, you got to cherish this role and know the fact that you got one of the best players in the league, in the history of this game, that's going to probably get you some wide open shots. And when you get those opportunities, you got to knock those shots down.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that he said he needs to help us, and we could all make fun of that.
Oh, we will.
And fully understandably.
And I just did, yeah.
But if we then go to the next level, is there something that LeBron can do to help those guys play better? Because they look just terrible in the first two games. And yes, he's been brilliant, particularly in game two. It seems ludicrous to suggest LeBron should be doing more than he's doing. But is there anything he can be doing, let's just call it differently, that will help those guys get their game together?
You know what, Greeny, the only thing I see that he can do differently is he can be more of a post-up player. And now he's playing with his back to the basket, which makes the Boston Celtics have to make a decision. Now you either go double team him, or you let him play one-on-one basketball down there in the post, which he will destroy those guys because he's just so big and strong and athletic. So now if you double team him, now you get the JRs and the Korverts and the Kevins and all those guys get wide open shots because you got rotations. That's the only thing I think he can do to help them, because right now he's doing everything else. He's still getting guys open shots. He's still being aggressive going to the basket. He's still knocking down his shots. He's still getting 10 assists a game, and these guys are shooting 30%. So that's the only thing I see that he can do differently, is be more of a post-up threat and make the Boston Celtics have them make a decision on if they want to come and double team him or not.
Well, he better get going fast. They're already down 2-0 in this series, and that's a place that he hasn't been in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Do you think that they have what it takes to actually win this series?
You know what, Jalen, I'm not going to jump off the bandwagon yet. And I picked, Golden State and Cleveland to be in the finals again and Golden State to win it. I think this road is obviously going to be a whole lot harder for LeBron. He's never been in this situation. And then he's going against an organization that's 37-0 when they're up 2-0 in a series. And
a former Laker would know that,
That's the Boston Celtics. So, I mean, it's an uphill battle, for the Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron James. But I'm not going to, jump off that bandwagon and change my decision right now. I got a lot of faith in LeBron James and what he's been able to accomplish in this league and what he can do. I just don't have a whole lot of faith in his supporting cast. But I'm thinking these guys are going to show up these next two games, which is obviously the series.